Mary Ann Nichols, often referred to as the first victim of the infamous Jack the Ripper, holds a significant place in the annals of criminal history. Born in 1845, Nichols led a troubled life marked by poverty and hardship, ultimately becoming a victim of the brutal murders that plagued London's Whitechapel district in 1888. Her tragic fate, discovered on August 31st, 1888, marked the beginning of a series of gruesome killings that would terrorize the community and capture the world's attention. The historical context of the Whitechapel murders is crucial to understanding the societal impact of these events. During this period, London was grappling with severe social issues, including rampant poverty, overcrowding, and a lack of effective law enforcement. The murders not only highlighted the vulnerabilities of women in society, but also exposed the inadequacies of the police force in addressing violent crime. Understanding the significance of Mary Ann Nichols and the Whitechapel murders is essential as they reflect broader societal issues of the time. The fear and fascination surrounding these events have continued to resonate through history, influencing literature, media, and public discourse about crime and justice. Mary Ann Nichols' life and background. Mary Ann Nichols was born in 1845 in London into a working-class family that faced significant challenges. Her father, a carpenter, struggled to provide for the family, and as a result, Mary Ann experienced a childhood marked by financial instability. She married at the age of 19, but her marriage to William Nichols was fraught with difficulties, leading to separation and ultimately her descent into poverty. After the dissolution of her marriage, Mary Ann found herself alone, raising her children while grappling with the harsh realities of life as a single mother. In the years leading up to her tragic end, Mary Ann faced numerous hardships, including bouts of homelessness and reliance on workhouses for survival. By the time of her murder in 1888, she was living in the Whitechapel district, a place notorious for its dire social conditions. The Victorian era was particularly challenging for women, especially those from lower socio-economic backgrounds. Many women, like Mary Ann, were forced into precarious situations, often resorting to prostitution as a means of survival. This grim reality underscores the vulnerability of women in Victorian London, making Mary Ann Nichols' story not just a tale of tragedy, but a reflection of the broader societal issues of her time. The murder of Mary Ann Nichols. Mary Ann Nichols was murdered in the early hours of August 31st, 1888, in the grim streets of Whitechapel, a district known for its poverty and crime. Her body was discovered at approximately 3:40 a.m. in Bucks Row, now known as Durwood Street. The location was dimly lit and isolated, making it an ideal spot for such a heinous act. Nichols had been brutally attacked, suffering deep throat cuts and severe abdominal mutilations, which shocked the community and highlighted the escalating violence against women in the area. The brutality of her murder sent ripples of fear throughout Whitechapel and beyond. It was not just the horrific nature of the crime that horrified the public, but also the realization that a killer was on the loose. The immediate aftermath saw a surge of panic among local residents who feared for their safety. In response, the Metropolitan Police launched an extensive investigation, but initial efforts yielded little information. The public reaction was one of outrage and fear, leading to increased media coverage and speculation about the identity of the killer. This murder marked the beginning of a series of killings that would come to define the Jack the Ripper case, forever altering the landscape of crime in Victorian London. Jack the Ripper, the infamous killer. Jack the Ripper is one of history's most notorious unidentified serial killers, whose gruesome crimes in 1888 left an indelible mark on London and the world. The connection to Mary Ann Nichols is particularly significant, as her murder is widely regarded as the first in a series of 5 brutal killings attributed to the Ripper, known as the canonical 5. These murders, which also included those of Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes and Mary Jane Kelly, showcased a pattern of violence that shocked the public and baffled investigators. The identity of Jack the Ripper has been the subject of countless theories and speculation over the years, with suspects ranging from local butchers to members of the royal family. Despite extensive investigations, the killer was never caught, leading to a myriad of conspiracy theories and ongoing intrigue. The media frenzy surrounding the Ripper case played a crucial role in shaping public fascination. Sensationalist reporting and the publication of letters purportedly from the killer fueled a climate of fear and curiosity. The combination of the brutal nature of the crimes, the mystery of the killer's identity, and the societal issues of the time created a lasting legacy that continues to captivate audiences today. The murder of Mary Ann Nichols and the subsequent killings attributed to Jack the Ripper had profound implications for society and law enforcement in Victorian London. These brutal crimes significantly influenced public perception of crime and safety, instilling a pervasive sense of fear among residents, particularly women. The idea that a killer could roam the streets undetected led to heightened anxiety and a demand for increased protection, prompting discussions about the safety of urban environments. In response to the Ripper murders, law enforcement practices underwent notable changes. The Metropolitan Police faced intense scrutiny for their inability to apprehend the killer, leading to reforms aimed at improving investigative techniques. This included the introduction of more systematic approaches to crime scene analysis and the establishment of better communication between police departments. The case highlighted the need for a more proactive approach to policing, particularly in dealing with violent crime. The legacy of the Ripper case extends beyond its immediate impact on law enforcement. It has permeated popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, and documentaries. The fascination with Jack the Ripper continues to thrive, reflecting society's enduring interest in crime, mystery, and the darker aspects of human nature, ensuring that the story of Mary Ann Nichols and her tragic fate remains relevant today. In this video, we explored the tragic story of Mary Ann Nichols, whose murder marked the beginning of the infamous Jack the Ripper case. As the first victim in a series of brutal killings, Nichols holds a significant place in the Ripper narrative, symbolizing the vulnerability of women in Victorian London and the societal issues of the time. Her death not only shocked the community but also sparked a media frenzy that changed public perceptions of crime and safety. We also discussed the lasting impact of these events on law enforcement practices, highlighting how the inadequacies exposed by the Ripper case led to reforms in policing and investigative techniques. The legacy of Jack the Ripper continues to resonate in popular culture, reminding us of the complexities surrounding crime and justice. If you found this exploration of Mary Ann Nichols and the Ripper case intriguing, we encourage you to engage with our content. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might be interested in true crime history. Your support helps us create more engaging content and delve deeper into the stories that shaped our understanding of crime and society. Thank you for watching.